It's another food court night court. This time, Tostitos is in the hot seat over its lime-flavored tortilla chips. A new class action lawsuit argues that there's hardly a hint of lime in the snack food and that Frito-Lay is deceiving customers. The package does contain a small disclaimer on the bottom of the bag, but is that enough? Well, you're the jury, and night court is now in session with civil rights attorney Robert Patillo and criminal defense attorney Bob Bianchi. Gentlemen, welcome.
How you doing, Mike?
Thanks, Mike.
Exhibit A, ingredients: corn, vegetable oil, corn, canola, and/or sunflower oil, maltodextrin made from corn, salt, sugar, natural flavors, dextrose, sour cream, whey, spice, and yeast extract, but no lime. Robert, start us off.
Well, I think it's very clear that what companies have been doing over the last several years is using what's called puffery in order to give this appearance that their ingredients are all natural, that they're more holistic than they are. But just as you read off, there used to be a show on Bon Appetit called Gourmet Makes where they will read off the ingredients to let you know that you're really just eating chemicals. And I think the public needs to be protected and they need to be apprised of exactly what they're putting into their bodies, which should not allow companies to get away with claiming they have a hint of lime when they really have a hint of chemicals.
Exhibit B, from the product description, Tostitos hint of lime flavored tortilla chips are the Tostitos original restaurant style tortilla chips you love with a zesty lime flavor to complement all your favorite dips. Your taste buds can't help but dance a tangy salsa, so get dipping. Bob, is that false advertising if there's no lime?
Oh my goodness, if you don't do a salsa after this, then there's got to be, the world's going to come to an end. Look, the courts have already ruled on this particular thing. It's not in the ingredients, and what this complaint reads, it's almost laughable, is that this was an alternative health snack, which I think they need to do a better job at reading the labels and what's on these things, and that the hint should be more appreciable in the product. And then they say that's what a hint means, appreciable. But Merriam-Webster defines appreciable as slight. It doesn't have to be something as far as a real product. It's talking about natural. It's talking about the flavor of it, Mike. Not that it's actually filled with lime juice and how much lime juice does it have to have. This is a ridiculous suit. Giacchini versus Monini has already decided this issue that no reasonable consumer would believe that they're eating a health product because there's lime and a chip.
All right, Exhibit C from the complaint. The front label attempts a disclaimer in the lower left corner which states flavored tortilla chips. This flavor designation is not visible to consumers when viewing the bag of chips because the weight of its contents causes it to crumple over slightly at the bottom. Robert, is that disclaimer enough?
I don't think the disclaimer is enough. I think it's intentionally placed for that specific purpose of deceiving and not allowing consumers to know exactly what they're consuming. I think we all just want to know what we are eating. If it's going to be lime flavored, then let us know it's lime flavored. If it's going to be chemical flavored, let us know it's chemical flavored. People will still eat it. Like, you know, we still eat all kinds of stuff knowing that it's bad for us. So I think that these companies should not be allowed, and sometimes it takes litigation to force them to actually be honest to what they're putting in their products and honest what people are consuming.
Exhibit D from the complaint. As a result of the false and misleading representations, the product is sold at a premium price, approximately no less than $2.98 for a 13-ounce bag, excluding tax, higher than similar products represented in a non-misleading way and higher than it would be sold for absent the misleading representations and omissions. Bob, we're up against the clock, but what about that point?
That's a bold statement. And again, they didn't say that there's actual natural lime in it. They said lime flavor. So for all the consumers out there, Mike, if it says flavor, you turn to the ingredient section, you see if it's in there, and that's supposed to be the thing that educates people as to what it is they're consuming. This case goes down in flames.
All right, Robert, Bob, anybody hungry now? Gentlemen?
Let the chips fall where they will, Mike. That's
Thanks very much. Have a great night.
Thanks.